Salutations, everybody. You know, in a past video, I mentioned that there was obviously going to be a story mode in this game, and I kind of want to talk about some of my predictions for what the story mode will hold for us in this upcoming Demon Slayer game. All that being said, let's rock, baby! Alright, so if the story mode from Storm taught me anything, it's that this story mode is going to have a bunch of hype-ass moments from the show. So that means that we're definitely going to see the final selection demon. Whether that's just some throwaway boss or if it's just a quick time event, a whole quick time event thing, either one would be very welcome for me. I love quick time events, and no game incorporates them properly anymore. The next thing we should expect to see is Yahawa and Temari, mainly because it fits this 2-on-2 aspect of the game, and on top of that, it's another really big fight from Demon Slayer, and it introduces us to new characters. It gives Tanjiro a moment to improve more as a character, and it even shows Nezuko improving as a character. Another fight we should definitely expect to see in the story mode, especially with Rengoku finally being announced, is obviously the Rengoku versus Akaza fight. Because, hey, again, this is a really big fight, but not only has the movie goated the fight itself, but at the same time, you're telling me that we're having this progression through the Demon Slayer's plot, and we're not going to have probably one of the biggest fights that establishes the true strength of, like, the Upper Moons, because sure, we had Upper Moon Rui, but he was a bitch. So, which I completely skipped over him. But yeah, we also should be expecting Rui as a boss, because hey, hear me out on this. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like, you remember that moment that broke the internet? You know, the one where like Tanjiro did the Hinokami Kagura. Yeah, there's no way that if we have a story mode, Rui versus Tanjiro is not a thing that happens, because that Hinokami Kagura, I know for a fact that Cyber will deliver on that scene, because playing so many Cyber games that are cinematic, such as Ashura's Wrath, the Storm series, those are the first things that come to mind. But playing those games, they gave us some immaculate quick time events. They gave us some immaculate moments in their games. So giving them access to the Tanjiro versus Rui, I'm going to probably nut at the sight of this fight. And then there's a bunch of other fights I want to talk about. However, those go into more so spoiler territory. Anything after Rengoku and Akaza, that's spoilers, because, you know, people don't like to read. Like, reading is a flexible skill, honestly. But hey, down in the comments, if you want to spoil stuff, I'm all for it, because I've read the manga. So I'm going to say this now. Comments is a spoiler zone. It's a war zone down there. So if you're afraid to get spoiled, don't go down there. But if you don't care, by all means, tell me what fights you think are going to make this story mode bust. This story mode about to be popping. Because fun fact about comments, I do tend to read and reply to all of them, unless it's some wild off the wall stuff like because I don't know what to say to that. But hey, if you're new here, also consider subscribing. I mean, you made it to the end of the video. Either that or you didn't care because it was a relatively short video. All that being said, cut!